Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This is DJ Reed returning. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go. Target. Mike 55.
On play action, it's Murray. On the move to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now Murray off play action. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open, so it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Play action. Now it's Murray sliding out of the pocket. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
And the Vikings 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Quarterback sack.
Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together. In the locker room in pregame, somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Kill.
Play fake. Murray. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Gabriel.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense,
1st and 10.
find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let him know.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Murray now on 1st down. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And mark him down all the way inside the Minnesota 10. It's a big play there for Seattle. 46 yards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard
Two big
line.
plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Check. Come back. Check.
A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
At the Vikings 9-yard
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He'll buy some time right. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
54's Mike. Check. Why easy? Quiver. I'm coming after you. Check nickel.
Shotgun now for Murray. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Gerald Everett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Cook on the 1st down carry there as he works his way forward for a gain of about 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Seahawks 14, Vikings nothing.
Watch two.
2nd and 6. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st down, Minnesota.
Watch the edge.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
On the carry.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Robinson.
Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Vikings.
They'll set up to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 33.
After the turnover, here's Murray.
They'll roll him out right.
This one into the hands of Metcalf.
And all the way down to the 5. A big play that time for the Seahawks.
And even 60 yards from the gun. Murray eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
On second and goal, Murray.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
Rico Gafford.
His third touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
The score, Seahawks.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 21-0.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Lets it fly for Thielen. It got his man complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
back to the ground. This time Cook. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's now fourth down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Here we go again. Here we go, 30. 18 Here we go, 37's the final.
He'll look to throw.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Off the play fake. Murray. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You can't block me. You can't.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43.
1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Come on.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Gerald Everett. 4 yards on the pickup.
Murray going to throw.
At the 39-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. Going for... And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the route is on here in this 1st half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something? You think? And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Josh Hawkins with a pick. There he goes right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
And they are going to have a 1st down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20.
18-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, the return is Reed. A good return there, 17 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
at their own 33-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Intended for DK Metcalf. Incomplete.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Y'all playing the wrong.
A final shot before half from Murray. Out to his left. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen, and that'll bring up second down.
Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. 19 Lions. 37's the Mike 37. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 32. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
At the 45-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Murray off play action. Steps away. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 35 yards. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown.
Makes the score Seahawks.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that will extend this big lead.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
It's just me and you. There we go. 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. Come 19. Come 19.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
On the carry.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
First down, Minnesota.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
To Adam
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
And the Vikings first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Flushed out right. He'll run it. And I think the ball's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage, but in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. His big game continues. And that's caught inside the 30.
Expect nothing less, baby. Expect nothing less.
Way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. 63 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Murray. This is caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 28 yards. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Seahawks 56. Vikings nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
The pass.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of
22 more yards there and another first down.
Minnesota.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Vikings, nothing.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Cook. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray, that's into the hands of Gafford, complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And this one complete to Gafford. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Play fake. Murray going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, 38 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Give to Cook out of the gun. And some space here. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
20-yard line. A gain of 15.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
I haven't met a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Seahawks
line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Cook. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st. Just a gain of 1 there.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And
it's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Rush in. Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54.
Back to throw it. Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. From the 21, it's second and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Let's go one more. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Throwing again. Murray. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete. Rico Gafford, the intended target. But now it'll be third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
On play action, it's Murray. That's complete right side to Gabriel. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Get nervous. And we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And now it's second down.
Earl Thomas.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And one of the whistles for a timeout.
It's a
So
game
they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
I got one. 18, pioneer. And we're going 37's the
They'll set up a throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen. That'll bring up second down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is dropped and incomplete.